Hello guys, welcome back. I would like and wish to say that I'm excited about this video, but I mean a little part of me would be lying if I said that because I am not the type of girl who gets excited for fall. I'm a summer baby. I was born in July. That's when my birthday is. So I love the summer. I thrive in the heat. We live in Canada and we only really have I don't know if we're lucky, 3 months of heat throughout the year. So anytime I can enjoy the heat, I will take it. The minute fall hits, I feel like my seasonal depression kind of settles in right away because I'm in my head telling myself winter is coming. in the words of Game of Thrones, winter is coming. Fall is definitely going to be here soon. I will get to escape it for the first week of September and head off to Saint Tropez and Lisbon, which I probably am right now as you're watching this video. So we're getting 30-degree weather there, but I'm not looking forward to coming back and having the weather dip. So let's just chat about what I'm going to be wearing this year. Okay, so not necessarily what exactly I will be wearing, but what's trending in the season for fall. So if you guys are getting ahead of your fall fashion, these are the trends you want to check out. Now these are the top ones that I've kind of rounded up. I don't necessarily think I'll be playing into all of them, but I'll let you know which ones I definitely will be partaking in. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So trend number one is full skirts. I think the maxi skirt moment is definitely here to stay. They were really popular this summer, especially the white poplin skirts, and they're just going to be continuing straight into the fall, but with heavier textures as we typically do when it comes to fall time. I'm seeing a lot of these skirts in textures like wool, plaid, heavy leather ones, so they're very structural but still very full. Last year we really liked the slim suiting skirts, and this year we're just liking a very long full maxi full skirt. I don't really know if I will play into that because I don't really enjoy wearing skirts in the fall time. I just get so cold when it's colder anyway, so I'd rather just wear pants. So we'll see how I feel about that. I may dive into one, but I feel like chances are I might not. Another big thing for fall is suede. I'm seeing so much suede everywhere. Whether it's in bags, leather jackets, trench coats. I definitely want a suede trench coat. There is one from Noor Amour that I really want, but they're so expensive. So I'll probably have to save up for that. That's probably gonna be another heirloom piece that I'll pass down eventually one day. I'm also seeing a lot of coordinating sets like crop jackets with little skirts, suede boots. I think suede was slowly riding up the ranks of popularity again last year. I have a suede belt that I wear a lot of, and I think that's going to transition well into the fall. But I'm seeing all full suede coordinates, and I'm really loving it. So something we kind of got a sneak peek of last year is going to be layering knits. A big thing that we saw was a totem jacket that had a cardigan style jacket with a scarf that was attached to it that you could throw over your shoulder. This year I'm seeing a lot more of that. A lot of styling is featuring two sweaters of the same material and color, one that's being worn and one that's being draped over the shoulders, so it's look like it's one piece. I think I've seen Zara sell items that look like two sweaters sewn together as well too. You can get away with this look very easily if you have simple neutral colored sweaters that are not too out there, like a white, a gray, and then a black, and then you get an oversized scarf that you just throw over top like a shawl. But that is a really popular look that I'm seeing lots of drapery, sweater and sweater, knit on knit type of material, and I'm really liking the look. It gives it a very relaxed, casual, I'm just out running errands type of vibe, but still very put together and chic. My favorite definitely has to be a floor length maxi pea coat or a wool coat with a matching scarf that's just thrown over the shoulders. It just looks so put together and polished. I might buy into this trend a little bit. I'll just have to find the right scarf that matches the jackets that I already have because I don't want to buy a whole brand new jacket and scarf system. If you already have something that exists in your closet, think the blanket scarves, obviously not the Aritzia ones from 2012 because those are very printed. We're thinking all one solid color unless you have a matching pattern jacket with a scarf that's the exact same, then go ahead. I think that looks great, but it's very much a matchy moment with this jacket and the scarf that you have on top. Think Lenny Kravitz, oversized, very big. Animal prints are still really big. We saw them with leopard print this summer. Really baggy jeans in leopard print, long maxi slip skirts, slip dresses, shoes, bags, accessories. Just leopard print has been everywhere, and it's definitely not leaving for fall. It's proliferating straight into our fall closets. Another big animal print that I'm seeing a lot of right now is cowhide print. So cowhide skirts, full-on trench coats. I feel cow print is a little bit more refined than leopard. Leopard is definitely a little bit more on the casual, sexy. Cow print gives you that sophisticated, cool edge to it. I don't know necessarily if I'll play into them as much because I find that animal prints are usually typically very statement for myself. Although everybody kind of argues that leopard print is a neutral, I find myself wearing it for a year or two and then I phase it out and then I stop wearing it and then it comes back again. I'm like, why did I do this to myself? So I think leopard could work in my closet. Cow print, much more niche. If I find the right piece for the right price, I may get it. There's one from, I think it's Banana Republic. It's a matching skirt and jacket moment, but they're still like $400 plus, and that's on sale. So we'll see. I think I'm buying into the leopard a little bit, not so much the cow print, just because I don't know how niche that's gonna be for me. Loafers are still here to stay. They're such a timeless and classic silhouette. I don't think they're ever really gonna leave per se, but they're getting really popular again this year, particularly the penny loafers style. And I've also seen loafers in a variety of textures and prints and colors too. A big one that I don't personally like are snowfers, which are sneaker loafers. I think New Balance recently released one. I don't really like the look. I think loafers have like a very sophisticated academia look to them, and to tie them together with like the mesh and the piping of sneakers, it just kind of like ruins it. I know it's there, somebody's gonna like it. It might be popular with the street style crowd, but just not for me. I got a pair of loafers from Chanel last year that I really like. They're just black simple ones. It just says Chanel on the back very discreetly. I'm gonna continue wearing those. YSL has some beautiful ones. If you think that loafers are a little bit too like chunky, I know like Prada was really popular for a few years with the thick chunky sole. That wasn't really my vibe. I wanted a more like classic take on the loafer, which is why I got the Chanel ones. You could go for the Tod's driving shoe. Those are like a very flexible loafer, similar to like a boat shoe. Driving shoes and boat shoes have that loafer-ish look without them being overly structured, thick, and chunky. So you can go that route or the more structured route, which is like the YSL Chanel ones. Staying in the shoe realm, I think ballet flats are also going to continue to proliferate into fall, but instead of the simple ones that we see every day today, like a very just simple silhouette, we're mixing a little bit more textures now. I'm seeing a lot of pony hair. I'm seeing a lot of leopard. I think I'm also seeing a lot of like suede and really nice rich textures when it comes to leather. Also playing up the color for the colors of the season, which are like plum red and like an olive green. I'm seeing a lot of those right now. And Mary Janes are also really popular too, like a Mary Jane ballet flat combination. So like the flat shoe is still pretty much here to stay, just with elevated fall textures instead now. This style I think I'll probably stay within because I love flats. I will continue to wear my Chanel ballet flats. I'll wear them with my trousers and my jeans. I don't know per se if I'm going to invest in like a pony hair pair of ballet flats because that's not really in my wheelhouse of my personal style. I think I could buy into a suede pair though, because I personally really love suede, or like a nice beautiful rich satin pair and like a deep red or like a really dark green color, because I could wear those over and over again without it seeming like it's just too trend based. And we touched a little bit about colors from the previous one that I just mentioned, but plum red and olive green are really big and all over the space as the it colors for fall. Last year, the color of fall was a cherry red, and I think that proliferated into the summer of this year. But now we're getting into like a moodier academia style red, which is like a rich plum dark red, burgundies. Every year, I feel like a burgundy, oxblood, like a rich red is a trend color for fall. That's just never gonna disappear. It just comes back in variations and tones and shades. But this year, it's like a really rich purpley red, which I think I can get into because my Dior saddlebag is that like dark plum type of color, and I stopped wearing it for a few years because I just didn't like it. But now that this color's back, I might just like bust her out again. I mean, I spent quite a bit on her, so might as well wear it. And then for olive green, you guys know I personally love wearing green. I've been wearing green for years, so this just plays up my wardrobe really well. It helps me to bring out all the greens that I have, and it's not specifically just olive green, like that is the main shade of green for this fall, but just green in general is a very popular color. You can go to your bright Bottega parrot greens, or you can go to like a nice very like teal aquamarine type of green, or you can go on the muted, more sage eucalyptus style, but olive green is the it tone. Think of like that like khaki army green shade. Like that is the one you want to nail if you want the it green color, but greens across the board are pretty popular for fall this year, and I'll probably be wearing a lot of green because you guys know that's just my shade color preference when it comes to colors at least. And then something we saw really big this summer are bag charms. They're staying for fall. Everybody's really enjoying the Birkinifying version of their bags. I did it to my Longchamp bag recently. I attached like a twilly, a rodeo tour, I got a strap to. I kind of want to add some charm beads across. It might be a little bit too much, but it's a fun, playful take on a really austere and rigid time of the year. I feel like fall gets really moody, so this is how you can like really play it up, make your bag unique to yourself, show off your personality, and it's staying. I think Jane Birkin would be proud that we're having fun with our bags and not treating them like overly prized possessions, but making them our own with our own personalities with charms. Cardigans again are going to be a really big thing for fall this year. Cardigans have always been a big staple for fall, but I'm seeing the really nice pared down French girl cardigan with like simple little buttons lined up at the front, merino wool, cashmere wool, whatever you name it, thrown over a simple white tee or a tank top, and it just makes it look really put together, casual, chic, and sophisticated. Cezanne has a plethora of cardigans to select from, whether it comes to like the quality of the material, the cut, the color, the design, the print. I have a couple from there that I really like. I also really love sourcing cardigans from Winners as well. They have a really good selection of them, especially ones that are like 100% cashmere or like 100% wool without a hefty price tag. And because they are such a classic timeless piece to add to your closet, you can always thrift for one. So the chances of you finding one are really, really high on the secondhand market if you don't want to splurge and get a brand new one. I already have a couple cardigans of my own, so I don't think I will necessarily be buying a brand new one, but I definitely will be using this trend again since I have them from last year, and why not just rewear my clothes as it is. And then the very last trend that I'm seeing so much of right now is denim on denim. Now this one's really hard, but when you nail it, it looks so good put together. If you can get a really nice structured denim top with a pair of like baggy jeans and it's exact same shade with cross stitching and everything, it just looks so freaking good. Now, if the shades don't match, it's okay, but I would recommend breaking up the outfit a little bit, such as wearing your jeans with like a white tank top or a t-shirt on, and then throwing a different color jacket over top so that it's not like touching too much, but you're still getting the denim on denim look. I think this trend works best when the denim is a little bit more structured. So not the chambray style shirt that we had back in like, I don't know, 2014, 2015. Get like a nice thick denim coat, like an overcoat to wear with your jeans, and tuck them in if the jeans are a little bit baggier. You'll have space to play at the waistline for that. But I'm really liking the denim on denim look, and like the darker and richer the jean color is, the more put together and polished this whole outfit is. And again, I mentioned that if your denim doesn't necessarily match shade-wise, it's still okay. Just break it up by wearing a shirt underneath your jacket so that it doesn't look like it's touching and it's not as obvious that it doesn't necessarily match up. Okay, so that is my full roundup of all the fall trends that I'm currently seeing. Well, the 10 top ones I'm seeing right now and which ones I'll be participating in this year. I feel like it's really cool to see and analyze the different trends that pop up every year and see how they carry through from summer, or if there's still similar ones from last fall that parlay over into this year. And I would love to see your thoughts on these trends, which ones you're going to be partaking in and which ones are you're just going to be saying like sayonara to because they're just not worth your time and they're just too much of micro trends that you don't think they're going to last. I'm also thinking of doing like an anti-trend video where I kind of just share what I'm planning to wear this fall as opposed to what's considered trendy, because I'm sure a lot of the outfits that I put together won't necessarily be considered trending for the year, but they're still good for fall. And it's always nice to be able to shop your own closet to make outfits with what you have existing already, as opposed to spending more money and consuming more, because we know overconsumption is going to be the downfall of our world. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it helps you out for this upcoming fall season to figure out what you want to wear. Let me know what your favorite trends are down below, and if there's anything that I missed out on that I should probably try and look into. I know there's a couple more. I've looked into a few, but none of them like really piqued my interest enough to mention in this video. So I feel like this is a well-rounded enough concept. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And if you guys want to see more of me, you know where to find me on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm always posting a little bit more there than I am on YouTube. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.